Good afternoon, everyone. This is your girl Cooking with Steph, and we are getting ready to do our cook along on this fish and homemade fries. Potatoes, spuds, going in with a little Lawry's, going in with a little garlic powder. I have that grease preheating. Behind me, you see here, we have that New Orleans fish fry, ready for that marinated rainbow trout. Let's test this grease. It's not hot enough yet. We want that grease smoking. Okay. So while we're waiting on that grease temperature to pick up to what I need it to be, let's slide these over and go ahead and begin to work on our fish. In the fish, I have added some black pepper, some paprika, and now I'm going in with a little Old Bay to this fish, right into the marinade, about a tablespoon and a half. While I'm at it, let me go ahead on and put some of that Old Bay onto our shrimp, which will be also going in the fryer. So I have here about 2 pounds of jumbo colossal shrimp, just going in with some Old Bay, about a tablespoon and a half. That is the color that I'm looking for. Okay. So I did turn that fire up already on that grease that's going in that cast iron with the fries. Let's give it another test. She's ready. Make sure that seasoning is equal over the potatoes. Get it close so we don't have that much splatter. That is 3 large potatoes, sliced and diced into French fry style cut. And this one here, I have a medium cut. I already have my dishwater ran. Okay, that is an indication that this skillet with the fish grease is ready, and that temperature has caught up already on those fries. Just gonna smooth them in, making sure that they're all covered in that fresh, clean vegetable oil. Okay, those are doing this thing. We're moving on to the fish. I have here my fish batter. Okay, so we have our rainbow trout, which has been marinating. She's ready to go. I'm going to just simply go ahead and take each piece and put it right inside my Ziploc on top of that fish fry. Fish choice today is rainbow trout. So I'm just going to go in Dropping each piece in there. Those are some nice looking pieces. Looks like that skillet may hold 4 pieces. You want to remember, the way you put your fish in is the way it's going to come out. So you want to make sure that it's good and flat. The way it goes in is the way it's going to come out. I'm going to slide this over here. I'm going to close this and give it a good toss. Just going to simply turn it upside down, making sure that it's completely sealed, and just going to give it a good shake. Okay. And we're simply going to repeat the process until we have all fish coated and in the skillet. Let me go ahead and get my tray ready. Let's bring that fire up to a 4. We want that grease piping hot. I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of this fish to the batter. Come here. Okay. That grease is hot. Bring that fire down. Let me open this balcony door. So we won't keep getting disturbed by these sensitive detectors. That's one way to know when it's hot, huh? Okay, we have our water ready. And I do not want my temperature to drop on that oil. So I am going to go ahead and place in my first piece of fish, knowing that we have that grease hot. Just going to simply press and seal, making sure that it's closed. Okay. Making sure each piece is coated well. Let's get ready to drop this fish in there. A little more coating. The way you put your fish in is the way it's going to come out. Put that piece that way. And I'm going to put this one this way. I have already went ahead and made my coleslaw. I'm going to bring that fire on back up on that fish about a 3. Because we know as we drop our fish into that grease, the temperature will adjust. Okay. So we have our fries going, making sure that each piece is covered. We have our fish going. I have already went ahead and cut up some fresh lemon and lime. I have that tartar sauce ready. I have that hot sauce ready. I see where a piece of my fish is not submerged in that oil. So let me go ahead at this time and make sure that that tail gets on in that grease as well as this piece. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it alone and let it fry up and let it do its thing. Going to go ahead and bring my coleslaw out of the refrigerator. You would like to have a look at that coleslaw. This is what we have. That homemade coleslaw is going paired with those fries and that fish. Smells amazing in here. Let me give these shrimp a toss to get that Old Bay evenly over each shrimp. Drain, make sure I don't have any water left on there. They've already been cleaned. Seasoned with some Old Bay. And I'm simply going to dump these shrimp right in that fish batter. Fry those babies on up. And this is my tutorial on frying fish, making homemade coleslaw, making homemade fries. And this is the final step. You're going to want to pay attention to your fish. I like mine a little crispy, that crunch, that bite. So we have here on standby the remaining fish that's going to be fried. We always want to keep our handle to the back. Handle to the side, to the back. Making sure that that pan is centered. And that fish is frying. I have my Crystal's hot sauce. I have my Louisiana hot sauce. I have my tartar sauce. I have my fresh lemon. I'm going to flip this one over. Oh, she's She's not ready to flip yet. Okay, I'm gonna leave her alone. If you still want to continue to flip your fish over at that time, instead of using a tongue, I'm going to go in with a spatula where I can get control of this whole piece and give it a flip. Okay? Don't really need to do much on those fries, but allow those to cook. Try not to keep them stacked on top of each other. Just let them cook. And now that we have all of our fish and our fries on from step 1 to step 3, that completes that cooking tutorial. I have did each step. I actually like my fish to be crunchy. Crunchy on the outside, yet tender in the middle. And it's giving just that. Crunchy on the outside, tender in the middle. I don't want that piece to tear, so I'm going to leave it be and let it do what it's going to do. Those that just want to keep it Taco Tuesday, go ahead on and make yourself a shrimp taco. Make yourself a shrimp taco. A fish or shrimp taco is always available. Throw it in the shell with some fresh cilantro, some fresh lime, and there you go. I actually wanted a fish fry Friday. And there you have it. Homemade fried rainbow trout. I'm going to drain all that oil off. I guess you say, I'm not quite ready. Okay, baby. Well, let me check on your sister. And there you have it. This is my Fish Fry Friday on a Tuesday.